Hello, everyone. This is Amy of AJC Magic TV. I welcome you all in this evening. I thank you for joining. If you haven't already done so, please remember to hit that thumbs up button. It does help out the channel. I know everybody's in the park streaming right now, so we'll do the best we can. Probably most of it, I'll be just reading questions and letting people watch the replay. But welcome in Stevie Lee, Dave Stragan, and Kevin Theme Park Adventures. Thank you for joining. And like I said, I'm probably only going to stay on about a half hour because I got on here late due to some other things, and I got to do have some other obligations going, but we'll see how long. Hello, Dean, the turkey legster. I do welcome you in. I don't know what happened to the Disney trivia. If we could do Disney trivia, if that's what you guys would like, some Disney trivia. I do have the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and 2000s. You can let me know. But thank you for dropping in, Dean, Stevie Lee, Kevin, and we'll get started. Stevie Lee, what category would you like to do? Disney or the pop culture? Because I'll be switching and I'll let whoever gets the answer first. Since there's only a couple of you in here right now, whoever gets the answer first gets the point. And then as people come in, I'll change it. But we can do the Disney. It's all different types of Disney questions. Okay, let me grab some cards. But here we go with Disney questions. Okay, here we go. Which famous songwriter wrote the music for Encanto? Which famous songwriter wrote the music for Encanto? Nobody knows the answer. But I'll read the question again. And it looks like Dean the Turkey Legster got it with Lin-Manuel Miranda. Lin-Manuel Miranda. So Dean the Turkey Legster got the answer. Good job, Dean. I'll just write your names down. Okay, the next question for on the Disney characters. Now this is like all Disney. It's like the Disney Channel shows, Disney movies. So just to let you know. Here we go. In Toy Story 2, welcome in Diana G. Thank you for joining. Here is the question. In Toy Story 2, who ends up being Buzz's dad? In Toy Story 2, who ends up being Buzz's dad? And Dean, the turkey legster, gets it again with Zurg. With Zurg. Good job, Dean. I thought of the wrong bad guy. Yes, you did. But Dean got it first. Okay, the next Disney question. The next Disney question. The shadow of what character from Up makes an appearance in Ratatouille? The shadow of what character from Up makes an appearance in Ratatouille? Welcome in, Jill Watchbrick. Oh, no problem. Everyone's this time of year it can get busy, not just with the holidays, but everything, other stuff. And Stevie Lee gets it with Doug, and Jill actually spelled it correctly. So Jill will get a point, but Stevie Lee will also get a point. So Jill and Stevie Lee. Sorry, Garrett. You're on later. You're on the time that I wanted to be on. I can't go up against you. Welcome in, Movie Mania Nick. Plus, everyone's in the park at this time showing the Christmas decorations. So it's like, I just saw Russ go live. Nerd Herders are live. Living the Magic's live. So you have all kinds of choices. But I thank you for joining me here since you have all different choices. Welcome in, Movie Mania Nick. Okay, here we go with another Disney question. In The Incredibles, what is the name of the kid on the tricycle who catches Mr. Incredible lifting a car over his head? A. Rusty, B. Billy, C. Buddy, or D. Jimmy? Welcome in, Penguin Master. Thank you for joining. In The Incredibles, what is the name of the kid on the tricycle who catches Mr. Incredible lifting a car over his head? A. Rusty, B. Billy, C. Buddy, D. Jimmy? And Jill Watchbrick got it first. It is A. Rusty. A. Rusty. I'm at home typing to you guys, Dean. Oh, I thought maybe you were on the road. But Jill Watchbrick got it with letter A. Jimmy with Rusty. Letter A, Rusty. Not Buddy the Elf. No. Let's see. Okay, here we go with the next question. What is the name of Gonzo's chicken on the Muppet Show? What's the name of Gonzo's chicken on the Muppet Show? Yeah, that was really cool that you were at the Animal Kingdom, Dean. Chick-fil-A? No, not Chick-fil-A. Betty? I don't think that's right. No, not Betty. Dean, the turkey legster, and Jill Watchbrick got it with Camilla. Camilla. So Dean and Jill Watchbrick with Camilla. Good job, everyone. Okay, here we go with the next question. I did not know Gonzo had a chicken. Oh, you mean the other Gonzo? Yes. Hey, you never know. Gonzo might have a chicken. Okay, here we go. Finish this quote from Frozen. Finish this quote from Frozen. Some people are worth blank blank. Finish this quote from Frozen. Some people are worth blank blank. And we have our answer. It is melting for. Melting for. And the top two right now is Penguin Master and Stevie Lee. Stevie Lee and Penguins Master. Aren't worth a plum nickel. Okay, let's see. Okay, here we go with the next question. In Coco, Miguel believes he is the great-great-grandson of Ernesto de la Cruz because of what item seen in his grandmother's photo? In Coco, Miguel believes he is the great-great-grandson of Ernesto de la Cruz because of what item seen in his grandmother's photos? And we have our answer. It is the guitar. The guitar. So we have Penguins Master got it first, Diana G second. Let's see how many people are watching here, and then we'll go from there. One, two, three. And Movie Mania Nick. Okay, we're up since we got a lot of people in here. We'll do the top three answers. The top three answers. Turkey legs are the Swiss knife to everything. Okay, here we go with the next question. What is the name of the sleek new next-gen racer who defeats Lightning McQueen at the beginning of Cars 3? What is the name of the sleek new next-gen racer who defeats Lightning McQueen at the beginning of Cars 3? And it looks like Penguins Master is the only one that got it with Jackson Storm. Jackson Storm. Chick Hicks is the other car from Cars 1. Chick Hicks is the car. I get a point by saying Penguins was right. I'll give you a half point. The half point. Yes, Cars 3. Okay, here we go with the next question. Which French word does Miss Piggy use when she refers to herself? Which French word does Miss Piggy use when she refers to herself? Wrong movie is. Now, Jeff made the half points famous, so you get a Jeff half point. And the answer is moi. 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 So Jill Watchbrick, Kevin, and Diana G. And Diana G. Okay, let's go on to the next question. In the film Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales, who is Karina Smith's father? In the film Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales, who is Karina Smith's father? You like Miss Piggy. I actually like Gonzo is a favorite and Scooter is a favorite. And I'm sorry, Animal is my favorite Muppet. And we have our answer, Captain Barbossa or Hector Barbossa. So Jill Watchbrick, Movie Mania Nick, and Kevin. And Kevin. The octopus looking dude. That's Davy Jones, I believe, is the octopus looking guy. Okay, we did all those. Let's do this. Okay, here we go with the next question. Now, on this next question, whoever's first, they'll get to pick the category because we can stick with the Disney or you can pick one of the pop trivias. But here we go. What full-length animated film stars Goofy? What full-length animated film stars Goofy? And we have our answer. Welcome in, Jay Sanudo. It is the Goofy movie or a Goofy movie. So, Jay Sanudo, welcome in, and you get a point. Penguins Master and Stevie Lee. Penguins Master and Stevie Lee with a Goofy movie or the Goofy movie. Of course, Justin got it. He is Goofy. Okay, here we go with the next question. What film features the song The Rainbow Connection? What film features the song The Rainbow Connection? Oh, and I should have had Justin pick a category. So after this one, I'll let Justin pick. A Muppet movie. And we have the answer. It is the Muppet movie. The Muppet movie. So we have Movie Mania Nick, Stevie Lee, Jay Sanudo, and then Penguins Master. But Jay Sanudo, Penguins Master. So Movie Mania Nick, you can continue with Disney questions or you can pick a decade, which would be the 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s. Or, yeah. But you could stick with Disney or pick a decade. So we'll start mixing it up a little. Okay, so he would like the 80s. Welcome in, Dave Stragan. Thank you for joining. So we're going to pick up some 80s questions. Of course, he picks the 80s, yes. Now, penguins will probably disappear. Darn it. Can't get the box out. I should have had it ready. Here we go with the 80s. Get away from Disney. Yeah, it's a hard mix because some people are good at Disney stuff and some people it's hard. Okay, here we go with the next question. Who played the unlikeliest of twins in the 1988 buddy film of that name? Who played the unlikeliest of twins in the 1988 buddy film of that name? You can name one of the actors. And I'll give you a point. Who played the unlikeliest of twins in the 1988 buddy film of that name? Twins. Well, I see two people got it. It is Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger in the movie Twins. So Dave Stragan got it first, and he got both of them. And then we have Danny and Arnold by Diana G. And Joe Watchbrick did DeVito. Danny DeVito. So good job, everyone. And let's see who got that first. Was Dave Stragan. So you can pick the next category, Dave. The 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, or Disney questions. We'll stay with the 80s. Okay. With the 80s. Professional wrestler Terrence Gene Bollea was better known by what ring name? Professional wrestler Terrence Gene Bollea was better known by what ring name? John Stamos. Okay, I have two people that got it. See if anybody else comes in with it. And the two people that got it is Jay Sanudo and Kevin with Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan. So good job. Okay, Jay, you get to pick the next category. Yeah, Nick, sorry about that. I think he accidentally hit that. Yeah, and Donna is not here tonight either. She's a big, fierce competitor, too. Okay, so he would like Disney. These ones are hard. Okay, here we go with the Disney. What Disney princess character has a song and a reprise named after her? What Disney princess character has a song and reprise named after her? Welcome in, T. Marie's Place. Thank you for joining. And we have our answer. It is Belle. It is Belle. So, T. Marie's Place, Penguins Master, and Kevin Theme Park Adventure with Belle. I hope you're doing well. Okay, T. Marie's Place. You can stay with Disney, or you can pick the 70s, 80s, 90s, or 2000s. So you can stick with Disney or pick another category. Okay, she would like the 80s. She would like the 80s. Here we go with the 80s. The best-selling arcade game of all time was launched in Japan in 1980. What game was it? Okay, and we have our answer. It is Pac-Man. Pac-Man. So we have T. Marie's Place, Movie Mania Nick. T. Marie's Place, Movie Mania Nick, and Kevin Theme Park Adventures with Pac-Man. I like Pac-Man and Mrs. Pac-Man, but I usually play Miss Pac-Man more than the Pac-Man. I just seem to get the pattern down better. Okay, T. Marie's Place. You pick the next category. Okay, here we go with the 80s. How many lines does Arnold Schwarzenegger have in the film The Terminator, released in 1984? Is it 12, 18, or 25 lines? Yeah, I've seen that, Jill. Some of those Hallmark ones. How many lines does Arnold Schwarzenegger have in the film Terminator, released in 1984? Is it 12, 18, or 25? And let's see if anybody got the answer. Welcome in, William, England, Portugal. Great to see you. Thank you for joining. I did see. And, oh, no problem. We're just getting going because I didn't start till later. And we have Jay Sanudo and Jill Watchbrick with 18 lines. So Jill and Jay Sanudo. Jay was first, Justin was first, and then Jill. So Justin, you get to pick the next category. Okay, he would like Disney. Okay, here we go. Justin would like Disney. Which Muppet plays Bob Cratchit in the Muppet Christmas Carol? Which Muppet plays Bob Cratchit in the Muppet Christmas Carol? And we have our answer. It is Kermit. Kermit the Frog. So we have, let's see, T. Marie's Place, Kevin Theme Park Adventures, Movie Mania Nick, and William England Portugal. So good job, everyone, with Kermit. He's a Muppet at Marie's Place. What did he say? Oh, Mickey Mouse. Mickey's not a Muppet. Okay, Tina, you get to pick the next category. '90s for Justin. Okay, here we go with the '90s. In the disaster adventure film Twister, which farm animal is seen flying by in one of the storms? In the disaster adventure film Twister, which farm animal is seen flying by in one of the storms? And we have our answer. It is a cow. A cow. So we welcome in Kathy Hollister. So we have Movie Mania Nick, Kathy Hollister, and T. Marie's Place. T. Marie's Place. And Jay Sanudo. Jay Sanudo. Good job. Okay, so let's see. Movie Mania Nick, you get to pick the next category. Oh. 80s for Tina. 80s for Tina. Hello, Garrett. Get back to work. But here we go with the 80s. Whose 1984 debut single was Girls Just Wanna Have Fun? Whose 1984 debut single was Girls Just Wanna Have Fun? Wow, I can't spell. Okay, we have our answer. It is Cyndi Lauper. Cyndi Lauper. So we have T. Marie's Place, Movie Mania Nick, Kathy Hollister, and William England Portugal with Cyndi Lauper. Good job, everyone. Okay, T. Marie's Place. You get to pick the next category. Tina shouldn't get a point. She spelled McWhopper. Yeah, that's what I was looking there. McCindy Lauper. Pick the next category. Okay, let's go back to the 80s. That was the 80s, but we'll continue on with the 80s. Here we go. Starting in New York, approximately 6.5 million people formed a human chain for Hands Across America to fight hunger and homelessness. In which state did the chain end? Maybe she's hungry, yes. Starting in New York, approximately 6.5 million people formed a human chain for Hands Across America to fight hunger and homelessness. In which state did the chain end? It's hilarious. Only one person got the answer correct, and that's Kathy Hollister. Kathy Hollister got it correct with California. California. Too bad you were busy, Garrett. You could have answered that one. But it is California. And Jill Watchbrick actually got it because I saw it come across before I say it. So Jill Watchbrick also. Okay, Kathy Hollister. You get to pick the next category. We have the 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, or Disney questions. Or Disney questions. And Kathy is sticking with the 80s. California isn't a real state. Oh, that's true. Okay, here we go with the 80s. Which film from 1989 tells the story of an English teacher who inspires his students through teaching his poetry? Yes, the popular category. Which film from 1989 tells the story of an English teacher who inspires his students through his teaching of poetry? And we have our answer. It is Dead Poets Society. The Dead Poets Society. That's one of my favorite films. So Movie Mania Nick gets it first. Then Kevin, Theme Park Adventures, England, Portugal, William, and we will give Jill Watchbrick a point. So Movie Mania Nick, Kevin, William, and Jill. Yes, it is a good Robin Williams movie. I did a filming location there in Delaware. Oh wow, that I'll have to go look back and see if you have it on video there. Top Gun. Okay, Nick, you get to pick the category. You're going with the 80s. Okay, here we go. How many red balloons were featured in the 1984 hit by Nena? How many red balloons were featured in the 1984 hit by Nena? And we have our answer. It is 99 red balloons. So we have T. Marie's Place, Movie Mania Nick, Diana G, and Kevin. Okay, T. Marie, you get to pick the category. Yeah, you missed it by one there. Okay, she's going with the 90s. The 90s. Here we go with the 90s. Which fun. Sorry, I was an extra red balloon that wasn't used. Okay, here we go. Which toy, first launched in 1996, gave players a series of instructions asking them to pull a handle, twist a crank, or push a button? Which toy, first launched in 1996, gave players a series of instructions asking them to pull a handle, twist the crank, or push a button? And we have our answer. It is Bop It. Bop It. So Kathy Hollister got it first. Jill Watchbrick and Penguins Master got it with Bop It. Slot machine. Getting off to rest. Have a great night, everyone. Okay, thank you for stopping in, Stevie Lee. You got 4 points total tonight. What's a Bop It? Yeah, it was like a little contraption and it had little ends and it would say, bop it this way or twist it, depending on what the item was on the little stick, and it talked to you. And then it would keep going faster. In the South, our P's and B's sound the same. Yeah, it was, Joe. It was kind of a ugly looking crazy toy. Okay, so Kathy Hollister, you get to pick the next category. And she's sticking with the 90s. The 90s. Here we go. Name the 1996 romantic comedy film starring Kevin Costner as Roy, a former golf prodigy who teaches Rene Russo's character, Dr. Molly Griswold, to play golf. I have an R2D2 Bop It. Oh, that's cool. Name the 1996 romantic comedy film starring Kevin Costner as Roy, a former golf prodigy who teaches Rene Russo's character, Dr. Molly Griswold, to play golf. And the answer is Tin Cup. And T. Marie's Place got it first. Movie Mania Nick, Kevin, Theme Park Adventures, and Diana G. Diana G. Got it. With the Tin Cup. Ah, that's harder. Okay, T. Marie's Place. You get to pick the next category. Ah. Okay, she wants to go back to the 80s. I gotta pull out the other 80s cards one of these days because we're starting to get to some of the repeats there. Yeah, let me grab a different one here. See if I find a card that has something different. Or I might have to use different cards. We did that one last time. Beastie Boys. Yeah, we did most of these. So let me grab some different 80s cards. Because most of these cards we've done already. Oh, here's one. We'll see if you were paying attention. Who sang 99 Luft Balloons? Who sang 99 Luft Balloons? I have a photographic memory, so if you had done those when I was on, I would remember the answer. So good thing to switch. Yes. Okay, the answer is Nena. And we have Jill Watchbrick got the spelling correct. But I'm going to give Diana G and Movie Mania Nick a point for the name. I almost said Nina. Dang it. But Movie Mania Nick, Jill Watchbrick, and Diana G. Nina. So let's see who got it first. It would be Diana G. Diana G gets to pick the category. So you can do the 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, or Disney questions. I have a memory of a goldfish. But Diana G, you get to pick the next category. She would like the 70s. The 70s. Let's not that one. I grabbed the wrong side here. Okay, here we go with the 70s. I just had to ask myself now, who did she say it was? Yes. Okay, here's the question for the 70s. The 70s. Who hosted the first episode of The Price is Right on CBS in 1972? Who hosted the first episode of The Price is Right on CBS in 1972? And we have our answer. It is Bob Barker. Bob Barker. So we have T. Marie's Place, Kathy Hollister, Jay Sanudo, and Movie Mania Nick. Jay Sanudo and Movie Mania Nick. Bob Barker. Okay, Tina, you get to pick the next category. It was not Adam Sandler. Okay, she would like the 90s. The 90s. Here we go. Which NFL team lost to the New York Giants in Super Bowl XXV when they missed a field goal with seconds left on the clock? Now, I don't remember what Super Bowl. I shouldn't have done that one. But which NFL team lost to the New York Giants in Super Bowl XXV? And actually, I'm going to scrap this one because I don't know my Roman numerals too well. But I do have one person that got the answer. It is the Buffalo Bills. So that's my fault. I will do a repeat question, but I'll give Justin the point. It was the Buffalo Bills. But that's my fault. I should learn my Roman numerals there. So we'll do another question. Yeah, that was my fault. Yeah, Justin is the football guy. Here we go. Which brand of water gun went on sale in 1990 and used manually pressurized air to shoot water further distance than standard squirt guns? Which brand of water gun went on sale in 1990 and used manually pressurized air to shoot water further distance than standard squirt guns? And we do have our answer. It is the Super Soaker. The Super Soaker. So Jay Sanudo, Diana G, Jay Sanudo, Diana G, Movie Mania Nick, and Jill. Movie Mania Nick and Jill with the Super Soaker. Okay, Justin, you get to pick the next category. And we're going to do about 5 more questions and then end the evening there. So, 5 more questions. He would like to go back to Disney. Okay, we're going back to Disney. Assistant to Mayor Don Bellwether, the mayor's assistant in Zootopia, is what animal? Assistant Mayor Don Bellwether, the mayor's assistant in Zootopia, is what animal in Zootopia? And we have our answer. It is a sheep. She is a sheep. So Justin got it. Where is his name? Justin. William England, Portugal. Jill Watchbrick. And Kevin. And I'll give T. Marie's place a half point for a lamb. For a lamb. Okay, Justin, you get to pick the next category. He's sticking with Disney. Sticking with Disney. Okay, here we go. In Toy Story 3, who saves the toys from the incinerator? In Toy Story 3, who saves the toys from the incinerator? What character? In Toy Story 3, who saves the toys from the incinerator? It's not Sid or Bud. But what characters? There's a group of characters. In Toy Story 3, who saves the toys from the incinerator? Not Bud, and not the bear. I can't think of his name right now. Not Buzz or Woody, because they're actually in the incinerator or getting ready to go down into the incinerator. And Kevin, Theme Park Adventures, Movie Mania Nick, and Kathy Hollister get it with the aliens. Yeah, the bear is Lotso. I couldn't think of his name. But Kevin, Theme Park Adventures, Movie Mania Nick, and Kathy Hollister got it with the aliens. Okay, so Kevin, you get to pick the category. We have 2 more questions after this one. So pick the next category, Kevin. Oh, let's see. Oh, yes, you did get it. Sorry, Joe. You did get it. I see it. And you're up there before everybody else there. It got mixed in. Well, go ahead and pick the category, Joe, because I'm not sure where Kevin went to pick the category. So Joe gets to pick the category. I know my computer is slow, so that is why I said something. Let's do Disney just because Nick hates it. Okay. Okay, here we go. I will do this one. The Pizza Planet truck appears in every Pixar film to date except which one? The Pizza Planet truck appears in every Pixar film to date except for which one? Which Pixar film does not have the Pizza Planet truck in? The Pizza Planet truck appears in every Pixar film to date except which one? Brave, Lightyear, Toy Story 3, Lightyear, Incredibles. And the answer is The Incredibles. The Incredibles. So we have Joe Watchbrick and Dave Stragan. Dave Stragan and Jill with The Incredibles. Okay, Jill, pick the next category. And then we have one more question after that. Because we might have to have a showdown here, depending on how the two people answer. Disney again. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. What is the name of Remy's brother in Ratatouille? What is the name of Remy's brother in Ratatouille? And the answer is Emile. Emile. So we have Kathy Hollister, Jill Watchbrick, Kevin Theme Park Adventures, and Jay Sanudo, and Diana G. With Emile. Okay, Jill, pick the final question of the evening. Pick the final question of the evening, Jill. Or I'm sorry, Kathy Hollister gets to pick the final question of the evening. Sorry about that. Well, we'll do the Disney question too after that one. Shocker. Okay, so Disney. Here we go with the Disney. Yeah, Kathy was first, and she said Disney also. Unless she was just doing it because you said it. But we'll go with the Disney, and then I'll throw in a 1980s question at the end. Welcome in, Annie Koo. Thank you for joining. But in The Little Mermaid, who is Ariel's father? In The Little Mermaid, who is Ariel's father? And we have our answer. Either Triton or King Triton. And let's see, we have Jay Sanudo was first. Jill was second. Movie Mania Nick was third. Dave Stragan was fourth. Oh, no problem. Hello, John Surfbum. Thank you for joining. But that's it. King Triton. And I will throw in an 80s question since we have a few people before we leave for the evening. My last hour hasn't quite gone as planned. Nick is getting all over you there. Hey, she's on the West Coast. That's the only thing. Probably still working hours there. Welcome in, John and Annie. We're going to do a 1980s question. I'll probably do a couple more after that just because of Annie and John coming in. So maybe I'll do one from each decade before we leave for the evening. But here we go with a 1980s question. Here we go. Yeah. This 1983 Francis Ford Coppola film had a character named Pony Boy Curtis. This 1983 Francis Ford Coppola film had a character named Pony Boy Curtis. So we have John Surfum, Dave Stragan, Annie Koo, Kevin, Theme Park Adventures with the Outsiders. And I'll give Diana G a point too for the Outsiders. Stay Gold Pony Boy, yes. Okay, here is a 1990s question. A 1990s question. In this 1995 Pixar film, Woody and Buzz Lightyear survive a series of near misses. Yeah, there's a lot of you West Coasters going to bed when I'm getting up in the morning. In this 1995 Pixar film, Woody and Buzz Lightyear survive a series of near misses. And we do have our answer. It is Toy Story. Toy Story. So we have Dave Stragan, Movie Mania Nick, Kathy Hollister, and Jason Nudo. And Jason Nudo with Toy Story. Good job, everyone. Okay, here is our 2000 question. Our 2000 question. This singer's Holla Back Girl was the most downloaded song of 2005. This singer's Holla Back Girl was the most downloaded song of 2005. And we have our answer. It is Gwen Stefani. Gwen Stefani. So we have Jill, Movie Mania Nick, William, England, Portugal, Kevin, Theme Park Adventures, and Jason Nudo. And Jason Nudo. Oh man, you guys are really egging each other there. Are you guys going live, Justin, tonight? So Annie or someone can put in, or yeah, Annie or someone can put in Joy's link, or Nick, or if they Sanudos are going at 8 p.m. Sorry, it's Joy. I can't type. But here is our 2010 question to end the evening. Let me find a good one here, because a lot of them are political and I don't want to get a lot of that in there. Try to find one. Okay, I'll see if I can find it real quick. Oh, thank you, Annie. I was just getting it ready there. Thank you for doing that. Okay, here is our 2010 question. Here we go. What was the name of the Paisley Park performer who died in 2016? What was the name of the Paisley Park performer who died in 2016? And the answer is Prince. Prince. So we have Surf Bum, Kevin Theme Park Adventures, Diana G, Movie Mania Nick, Jay Sanudo, William got it, Jill got it, and with Prince. So, Annie Koo, you need to pick a category for Jill Watchbrick and Movie Mania Nick, because they are tied for first. So Movie Mania Nick and Jill Watchbrick, and Annie Koo gets to pick the category. So you can pick the 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s, or Disney question. My wife told me she's a lot younger. Yes, you and Nick are tied, even though he didn't do the other questions there. Some of the Disney questions he got, but not all of them. You won, Jill. Okay, Annie Koo is picking a Disney question. A Disney question. So we'll make it a good one. Here we go with the Disney question. In which animated feature is Mickey Mouse an apprentice to a powerful sorcerer? In which animated feature is Mickey Mouse an apprentice to a powerful sorcerer? And Jill is our winner with Fantasia. So Jill's the big winner with Fantasia. So congratulations, Jill. You are the big winner this evening. Let's see, you had 5, 10, 15. You had 20 points. Movie Mania Nick had 19 points for second place. Our third place is Justin Sanudo and Kevin. Theme Park Adventures with 15. So they're third place. So Joe Watchbrick, the big winner tonight. Movie Mania Nick, second place. Third place, Jay Sanudo and Kevin. Then we had Annie Koo with 1 point. John Surfbum, 2 points. Dean the Turkey Lakester, 3 points. Stevie Lee, 4 points. Penguin Master, 7 points. Diana G, 11 points. Dave Stragan, 6 points. T. Marie's Place, 8 points. William England Portugal, 6 points. And Kathy Hollister, 8 points. So congratulations, everyone. And I hope you all had a good time. Please remember to hit that thumbs up on your way out. Go check out the escapades of PJ and J at 8 p.m. I know the This and That crew is at 9 p.m. Monarch Moments will be going live between 9 and 9:30 p.m. It would have been different if Lisa was here. And Donna, probably, most of the too, also. And I know Pete McDevitt's live. There's Living the Magic's live. Russ was live. Disney Nerd Herders were live. All depends on their signals there in the parks there. But thank you all for joining. Have a great night. I will see you in the chats and have a great rest of your weekend, everyone. Bye. Good night, everyone.